you're not such a bad dad after all.
Okay. You've got me.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 bad dads gone good in movies.
Will you play with us?
No,
Why?
because I'm busy.
For this list, we're taking a look at fathers in movies that don't always do well by their children, but redeem themselves and prove their love in the end.
There's something about that ball of fur that just puts a big smile on my face.
As you may expect, a spoiler alert may be in order, since we're revealing the full arcs of these characters.
Well, I can show my face in public again.
Number 10, Fletcher Reed, Liar Liar.
I can't lie!
As the title of this Jim Carrey comedy suggests, lying is in Fletcher's nature. He is a lawyer after all. He's constantly making empty promises to his 5-year-old son, even on his birthday.
I wish that for only one day Dad couldn't tell a lie.
So when young Max wishes for his father to go one day without fibbing, Fletcher has no choice but to abide.
Well, that's because you have big jugs. I mean, your boobs are huge. I mean, I want to squeeze them. Mama!
While the setup makes leeway for great comedy, it also opens Fletcher's eyes to the truth that he's been a bad father.
I love you more than anything else in the world, Max. And you know it's true. I couldn't say it if it wasn't true.
When Fletcher is at risk of losing Max forever, he strives to prove that he can keep a promise, even if it kills him.
I have no further witnesses, Your Honor.
Number 9, Henry Jones Sr., Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
It is you, Junior. Don't call me that, please.
The first ever James Bond playing Indiana Jones' dad? That actually sounds about right.
It's not archaeology. It's a race against evil.
Despite sharing a common love for adventure, archaeology, and women, Henry Jones rarely bonded with his son throughout his youth, instead opting to teach him self-reliance.
Did I ever tell you to eat up, go to bed, wash your ears, do your homework? No, I respected your privacy, and I taught you self-reliance.
Nevertheless, Indy of course stages a daring rescue upon learning that Nazis have captured his father.
Let me kill them now.
No. If we fail to recover the pages from Brody, we'll need them alive.
Even after saving his ungrateful dad, though, Henry Sr. persists in undermining his son and referring to him as Junior.
Dad. Junior.
When it really counts, though, Henry shows Indiana that his love for him is even more powerful and priceless than the Holy Grail.
Please, Dad.
Number 8, Royal Tenenbaum, The Royal Tenenbaums.
Thank you.
What have you got?
I got a pretty bad case of cancer.
Even with a better father figure, the Tenenbaum children would still likely be a dysfunctional bunch.
Oh, I'm kidding. Call me Pappy.
Okay.
Come on, let's shag ass.
That being said, the fact that Royal Tenenbaum abandoned his family for 22 years certainly didn't help.
Everyone's against me.
That's your fault, man.
Yeah, I know, but damn it, I want this family to love me.
While his children are all successful, they grow up to be overprotective, suicidal, and unable to express emotion.
I love you.
I love you too.
With nowhere else to turn, Royal eventually comes crawling back to his estranged wife and kids, fake cancer diagnosis in hand.
I never did stop loving you, by the way.
Although some are understandably unwilling to take him back at first, Royal does theoretically rescue his family from the wreckage of a destroyed, sinking battleship.
I've had a rough year, Dad.
I know you have, Chazzy.
Number 7, Paddy Conlon, Warrior.
And no more women for me, Tommy.
Yeah. Must be hard to find a girl who can take a punch nowadays.
Redemption is a familiar theme in almost every boxing movie, and Warrior is no exception.
When I got sober, I hired a man to find you. And is that one of the 12 steps? Or does a guy like you get 24?
In an Oscar-nominated performance, Nick Nolte plays Paddy Conlon, a recovering alcoholic that tore his family apart long ago.
Well, it's good to know that you're sorry, Bob. It goes a long way.
Now, Paddy wishes to make things right with his 2 grown sons. While Joel Edgerton's Brendan is open to reconciliation, Tom Hardy's Tommy is more reluctant.
I've done it. I've seen it. You can trust me, I understand. You spare me the compassionate father routine, Pop.
Paddy knows that he may never completely atone for his past mistakes, but he can at least take solace in seeing his boys forgive each other in the end.
Thought maybe, we could break bread, just open some lines of communication.
You got 2 lines of communication. You got the telephone and the post office.
Number 6, Sonny Koufax, Big Daddy.
How come you're not going?
Because I don't have to go.
If you're a 5-year-old, having Adam Sandler's Sonny as a father, biological or otherwise, might sound awesome.
Hey, Yappy, if you end the conversation, I'll get you an Egg McMuffin.
How about a sausage McMuffin with hash browns?
You got a deal.
In Big Daddy, Julian gets to eat ketchup as a meal, never take a bath, and basically do whatever he wants.
Good luck walking down the street, that's all I can say.
Sonny soon finds, however, that letting Julian call all the shots might be damaging in the long run.
Please don't make me go.
I'm sorry, but I don't know what else to do.
I won't play the kangaroo song anymore.
The man-child gives the actual child some much-needed guidance, stepping up as a father and adult, and proving that being a dad doesn't necessarily require shared DNA.
I know this is the right thing to do, Dad, because I would die for this kid, just so he wouldn't have to feel 1 ounce of sadness.
While many still judge Sonny's parental abilities, he demonstrates his love for Julian in a cheesy yet admittedly touching courtroom scene.
I want you to be my dad, Sonny.
I know, I do too, pal.
Number 5, Mason Evans Sr., Boyhood.
I mean, everybody's just changing so much.
Mason Sr. isn't the worst father on the planet, especially compared to Mason Jr. and Samantha's various stepdads.
She could have been a little more patient, a little more forgiving.
Would have saved me that parade of drunken assholes.
He clearly loves his kids, looks forward to their visitations, and even writes them a heartfelt lullaby. Regardless, Mason Sr. is also an irresponsible slacker.
Exactly.
However, we slowly see him become progressively more reliable and active in his children's lives.
Look, man, I also guarantee you that every day of your life that you spend crying over some silly girl is a complete waste of time.
It just goes to show that some men mature the minute their children are born, but others need a little more time to grow up.
Can you believe they're both out of high school?
No. No, I can't.
Number 4, Stoic The Vast, How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, why can't you follow the simplest order?
When your father's a brawny, renowned Viking like Stoic the Vast, it isn't easy living up to expectations. Stoic often has trouble relating to his scrawny wimp of a son Hiccup.
This is serious, son. When you carry this axe, you carry all of us with you. Which means you walk like us, you talk like us.
Matters only get more complicated between them when Stoic learns his boy has not been fighting dragons, as is the way, but has instead been training one, which Hiccup claims to be peaceful.
We're gonna take this nice and slow.
While Stoic is forced to disown his son, doing so visibly breaks his heart.
You're not my son.
In the 11th hour, this dad realizes that Hiccup was right all along, embracing both his son and the beasts he once hunted.
I'm sorry for everything.
Number 3, Ted Kramer, Kramer versus Kramer.
Mommy couldn't stay anymore. It was because she couldn't stand me, Billy.
Ted Kramer is far from the perfect parent at the beginning of this Best Picture winner. But unlike Billy's mother, at least he didn't just leave when things got tough.
What do you call it then, a success? The marriage ended in divorce.
I consider it less my failure than his.
Making the transition to full-time dad while maintaining a job isn't easy, and Ted even takes his frustration out on Billy multiple times. When Billy needs him the most, however, Ted verifies that being a father is his top priority.
Daddy. I love you.
I love you too.
He refuses to let anything stand in the way of raising his son, even when his ex-wife re-enters the picture.
I want my son.
You can't have him.
Number 2, Gru, Despicable Me.
Okay, you got me.
Here's a man that not only goes from bad dad to good dad, but he also goes from bad guy to good guy.
We are going to steal!
Pause for effect.
Initially, this supervillain is only interested in adopting 3 orphaned girls as a means to execute his evil schemes.
Okay, girls, go play.
He doesn't even care when spikes seemingly impale one of them.
I poked a hole in my juice box.
The girls grow on Gru, though, and soon he begins to question his outlook on life.
Now, the girls.
Actually, I think I'll hold on to them a little while longer.
No!
Oh yeah! Unpredictable!
Stealing the moon may be tempting, but making it to his children's ballet recital is just as important.
And 1, and 2. Here you go. 3.
What is it?
Your ticket to the dance recital.
Before we get to our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
I had no idea you could milk a cat.
Oh yeah, you can milk anything with nipples.
I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
If there was one thing you can say about Edward Bloom, is that I am a social person.
What a predicament!
Her theories on parenting and nurturing amongst carnivores has framed the debate. What are you doing?
Where's your phone?
Number 1, Darth Vader, the Star Wars franchise. Darth Vader might be a Sith Lord, and he might have blown up an entire planet. To give him credit, though, at least he didn't cut off his son's hand. Oh, wait. Learning that his arch-enemy is also his dear old dad comes as a major shock to Luke Skywalker and the audience.
No, I am your father.
But that doesn't stop Luke from trying to pull Anakin Skywalker away from the dark side nonetheless.
If you only knew the power of the dark side.
Eventually seeing the error of his ways after pulling off some of the most evil acts the galaxy had ever seen, Vader uses his last ounces of strength to save his son, reveal his face, and say goodbye.
Go, my son. Leave me.
No, you're coming with me. I'll not leave you here. I've got to save you.
You already have.
Do you agree with our list?
Every bit the boar-headed, stubborn Viking you ever were.
Who's your favorite bad dad gone good?
Oh, yeah, that's a good hug.
All right, go inside.
For more entertaining top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Sure! The more the merrier.